What's goody, my good people in the chat? Who is in here today? Yeah, joining me for another story time. This one I'm super excited about. I'm uber excited about this one. This is probably the funniest thing that has to do with unique serpents that has happened as of yet. So let's see. We got Miss Mitzi. That's Mitzi. I love Mitzi in the chat. We got my lady there, Miss Deja. Of course, Big Sis Candy Cane. Baby Jones. Father Dawn, of course. Everybody's here. I'm excited for this one. I hope y'all are just as excited. Because, like I said, this one's lit. So this is literally telling a story about how I met a brother that I didn't know was my brother, but I knew was my brother. I had no idea that this was my brother until my other brother, who we have in common, told me about his biological brother. And we literally met in the craziest way possible. It is none other than the bear, from In the Grove Exotics, ITG, the hardest gecko breeder I have ever seen, and the hardest gecko breeder peep game period. In KC, I don't know anybody doing it harder than him. He has really become part of the family for me, and he was already a part of the family, but I didn't know he was a part of the family. And it's just crazy how it all went around. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him on and let him introduce himself and tell himself about himself and all them good things. I hope everybody has a good drink, a good vape, a good smoke. I don't even have my damn vape on me. I'm slacking. I am slipping on my pimping. So while he's introducing himself, I'm going to go get my vape. So let's just go ahead and bring him on. Welcome, Brother Bear.
Yeah.
That's that boy right there.
What's
that is the
good?
Bear.
It's your boy, the Bear.
No, for real.
How everybody doing?
I would have loved to have done this actually together. But,
We'll
the weather is uncooperative.
We'll have to link and do that.
Oh, yeah. No, it's
preferably when it's not negative 45 million degrees outside.
Ain't you up north? It travels down.
Oh, yeah, it's worse. It's worse up here. Much
worse.
Fucking stupid.
So
let me tell you, I busted my ass shoveling the driveway the other day. Yes.
Bro, I just busted my ass going to work this morning.
Word to God. So I was shoveling, and I'm up here talking to myself, it's not that bad out. As soon as I said that, skeek, wow, all ass on the concrete, all bad. I ain't never felt so hard in my life.
I just got a text that I wasn't expecting.
You said you got a text that what? I see Don, Candy.
I just got a text that I wasn't expecting. But they
So I tried to connect to my YouTube, but since I just opened StreamYard, it's not connected.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
I just gotta put in my email address. I just gotta remember which email address I use.
It takes 24 hours, man. I didn't even get approved for my YouTube for 48 hours.
Nah, that shouldn't take that long.
Oh yeah, Candy. We ice, just ice. The roads are ice. It's straight ice.
And it's supposed to get worse, Candy. So right now it's about 30 degrees. Come Friday, Saturday, and I think Sunday is going to be below 10.
Yo, negative 10 on Monday.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say it's going to be negative something on Monday. And I think Wednesday is supposed to warm back up. And when I say warm back up, it's supposed to be 20.
Wait, 20?
Yeah.
On Sunday?
No, Wednesday. That's when it's supposed to.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
And I actually have to go work in this negative 10 shit.
Turn my phone sideways. Hold on, let me find something to prop it on. Oh, shit.
17 degrees in Texas? That's crazy, boy. Up. You turned it off.
I got an error message. It says something went wrong.
Uh-oh. Do you want to leave and come back?
Oh, no,
Oh,
there it
wait.
goes.
Nope, you're back.
No, I'm
Come
upside
on.
down.
Oh, by the way, people in the chat, is there unlock the phone, Bear? Like swipe to the right and hit the unlocking thing.
You make me feel real old, Maki.
Hey,
Real
I'm just
old.
saying. There you go.
Hey, there
Now
we
you
go.
got it. Now you got it.
I think I found something to prop it on. There we go.
By the way, people in the chat, is there an echo this time? Because the last time I had people on here, there was a horrible echo and it made me very angry. So if y'all could let me know that. I'm gonna let Bear introduce himself and tell everybody about In the Grove, and I'm going to go get my vape while you do that because I'm gonna need that motherfucker, or else I'm gonna be drunk, and we don't want that. So tell the people about In the Grove.
Yo, so really don't know how I came up with the name In the Grove. So that's a funny story. On Facebook, I was Bear Grove because the meaning of grove is like a collection of trees that grow together. So I kind of like that term, and everybody knows me as Bear, so I just threw In the Grove together last minute because my wife said, "Don't be Bear Grove. That's stupid." I'm like, "All right, cool." So we In the Grove. So that's how I came up with my name. I originally was gonna breed bearded dragons until the collective heat from my bearded dragon, my Uromastyx, and my Chiquala made my living room temperature go up by like 15 degrees. So that wasn't gonna happen. And I'd already had a couple gargoyle geckos, and I really like crested geckos. I was like, I'm gonna attack this Kansas City gecko market. So that's pretty much how I got started. Now, how I got this collection relatively quickly, and that part of that is my wife's fault. Because me, when I go to buy something, I have a plan. And so, like, I'm gonna buy one gecko, but she'll see like five, and she'll be like, well, let's just buy all of them. And I'm like, all right, cool. Oh, what am I drinking? So I found this the day before New Year's, and my wife bought it. It's some sort of banana pudding
Moonshine, goddamn banana pudding
moonshine.
moonshine. They call it a damn liqueur. It's not a liqueur. That shit I have you toasted.
Yeah, I'm hot. So
I'm
like I don't
hot,
have a
bro.
t-shirt, so I might come out of this
No, I'm
this
with you
hoodie at
because I
some
forgot I
point.
had on my thermals for work. It's finna get real steamy.
Yeah, I don't know if this hoodie gonna make it the whole hour. I might have to come out this mug at some point or put a
It sounds
ponytail
like
up
it
or
would give
something.
you
I'm
gas
hot.
idiot stupid. So what so I had a question because I thought you were never going to show your face because of the Toby mask. So how did that come into the whole situation?
So like I had it was a Halloween, and I picked the mask up on Halloween, and I was with some homies, and like we all had on different. If you don't know, the mask is from Naruto, the anime. So like
Yes.
we all had on different masks, and we were taking pictures with different snakes. Like my homie pulled out some boas. I didn't have any snakes at the time, and so I pulled out one of my crested geckos, and he hopped on my face. So that's how the profile picture on YouTube came about.
Oh
But
really?
yeah, it was never like a everyday. But you gave me an idea. I might have to start just wearing that picture for wearing that mask from now on when I take pictures.
No, because it's actually like people like they hit me up like who's the dude in the Naruto mask. I'm like, yo, that's Bear, and he's dope, and he's a crested. Well, he's a lizard. He's a lizard, man. I don't care, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Here
um,
before too long. It's not just gonna be geckos. I told you the other day. I don't know if I told everybody, but I got some. They're called Gidgy skinks. I'm picking up a. I'm probably gonna go the route and pay a little bit more and get a pair.
oh yeah,
And then, so yeah, it's gonna be geckos and skinks because I'm also gonna get some pink tongue skinks.
okay. So we're okay. So you going to get okay. So geckos and skinks. All right,
I also
all
got this
right.
candy. This is peach moonshine. and I'm afraid to drink this because it's
Bro, it's a shot, and that'll
yeah,
get you
yeah. I'm gonna say that
sideways.
because if I start sipping on that, I'm for real gonna come out this hoodie.
Oh, no.
like, like for real gonna come out this hoodie.
I'm one beer in, and I'm like, all right, you know what? It's gonna happen. These thermals are coming off.
Like I already done turned my space heater off because I'm hot. I got that ceiling fan on. I'm like, yep.
So how long have you actually been breeding, and how long has In the Grove been actively doing what you do?
So I'm going on my 4th year breeding.
Wow. Oh, so
4th.
you've been in it.
Yeah, so like my 1st year, I legit held everything back. Didn't sell. I didn't put up anything for sale. Didn't even entertain the idea. Everything I held back.
Okay, so
And
you were
my
doing the
second
Bosa
year,
situation.
yeah, my 2nd year, I held half of them back. And so like this 3rd year, my 2nd year geckos, like the males at least, they've been like the catalyst of like how I've actually started to get my name out there. Like some of the fire stuff some of the fire babies you seen on post,
Yeah,
those are
hell
from like
yeah.
my year 2 males that I've held back.
Okay,
And
okay,
then
that's what's up.
year 4, year 3 is kind of a down year because like some of my females didn't lay that I thought was gonna lay. And if you want to get into breeding in chat, like that's the one unpredictable thing. Like you could have like a perfect year. Everybody lays, you don't lose no eggs, everything comes out perfect. And then like the very next year, like it could be 50-50 at best. And that's kind of how my 3rd year went. Like some of my girls laid, and then even the ones that laid, like some of the eggs were successful, and then some of them like didn't make it.
Mm,
So it's
okay.
kind of like a gauntlet almost when you get into
Yeah,
breeding.
that's some Russian roulette type shit. I that's stressful for me. Yeah.
And then I had the whole situation with the bad genetics. So like that, so yo babies,
Right.
every gecko from that pair didn't make it.
Well, now was
None of them.
Mochaccino from that pair?
The only one that's surviving right now is Crypto.
Crypto.
The
Goddamn
only one.
Crypto. And Crypto had to go because
Right.
Crypto kept peeing on me.
He, he's
Does he
he's
pee
the
on you?
no, so he still hasn't peed on me, but he bit me.
Okay. So it's not just me. See, Deja? It's not
But
just me.
it was my fault because I had food on my hands.
Nope, I blame him.
That was my fault.
I blame him.
So when I was giving him food, I kind of flipped the bowl over and it landed on my hand.
Oh,
So I had food on my hand.
Yeah, okay. Right.
So he didn't bite me trying to be a dick. He bit me because I had food on my hand.
Yeah, okay. He gives me those. Crypto was just on read. Like I did everything you're supposed to do, left him alone. It didn't matter. I picked him up on a leaf. He crawled over to me and peed on me. I was like, you know what? You can go home. You can go home. You can go home. And he's gorgeous. Crypto, I don't even think I got a chance. He wouldn't sit still long enough for me to even take a picture of him.
He's still on. So, yeah,
he's crazy. He's crazy, Mr. He's chill. Crypto with a K. We do K's around here.
He was chill. I don't know what happened, but he was chill.
Oh, he was never chill over here. Gave me whole ass heart attacks.
That pair, his parents, yeah, I'm not gonna, after like all the babies minus him, yeah, the parents are retired now. They live in my display in my living room. I'm not gonna breed them anymore. Because like legit, outside of that, I've never lost a baby. Knock on wood, but I've never lost a baby that's been incubated full term. I've never lost a baby.
Right, and when that situation happened, it was never that I thought that it was you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the breeder. It was something going on because I wasn't the only one that had the issue.
And so, like, the crazy part is, like, so the male, I know exactly where he came from because I got him from AC Reptiles, who's also in Kansas City.
Oh.
The female, I didn't have much. I bought her. So when I got the female, I got her in a group I bought. And it came with my tricolor female that I call Phoenix Flyer, who's also batshit crazy. That's why you don't see me post a bunch of pictures of her. She's like, I only have a
I
couple
bet
geckos
she's
who
gorgeous.
absolutely hate me. And
I
she's
bet
one of
she's
them.
gorgeous.
Oh, she is. If I had to like rank like my best looking geckos, she'd be in my top 5.
There you go.
Like
That's what I'm talking
she's
about.
gorgeous, and she's a tricolor, so she has these bright oranges and these high whites with this dark base. She's gorgeous.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
That's sick.
I haven't released any of her babies. Like all 3 seasons she's produced, I've kept all of them
Of course. Now,
because
is she
they.
good for a mix of male and female, or?
Yeah, so right now, out of her babies that have become sexable, 2 of them are males. One of them's female, and there's a third who's starting to develop pores, so I'm leaning toward male, but I really don't trust it until they hit about till they get over 15 grams.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the fourth one is kind of hovering between 14 and 15 right now.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna give it a couple months, and if it stays the course, is gonna be a male. If I get 3 males out of her, I'm gonna start releasing them because like I don't need too many. I'm already
Mm-hmm.
female heavy, so the more males I get right now, the better.
Right.
So anything
Right.
that looks male right now, I'm not letting go. If it looks male, I'm just
I'm just
keeping
keeping
it.
them.
Because
So
right now,
okay.
like I got so many females that if every baby, so if half my babies come out male, like I could legit pair 1 male to each one of these females that I got confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well,
right
that's
now I'm
dope.
like doubling, in some cases tripling up, which is fine. I wouldn't go beyond 3, but like right now I'm doubling and tripling up, like
I like
females
it.
to male.
I like how you plan your stuff out too. So, like, as a breeder, are you? Cause I know I like when I go and when I see stuff, I like major contrast, right? Like we talked about it. The reason why I like Kai so much was because when he fired up, he was like jet damn black with these
Hmm.
bright ass white. So I like a lot of contrast. Is that what you try to breed for,
So it's
or
with me, it's kind of split because like half my projects are like I like color. So like
okay,
I like bright. I like the lily whites. That's my biggest project I'm working on are lily whites. But I do work on some darker projects, like my tricolor project. That's that's my baby right now. Between the tricolor and my high white, that's not lily white. So there's
okay,
like a high white is kind of more like cream, and then there's
okay,
lily white. Now my high white project, it's gonna probably have the best contrast because these babies are gonna come out with like this really deep cream color with this real deep black base.
oh,
Like
oh,
yeah, I'll post a picture of the dad of most of my high whites at some point. And if
ooh,
you go
that
through my
sounds
Instagram, which
nice.
is where most of my pictures come from, or where I post most of my pictures, you'll see a male that I post named Affogato. He's the
Yep.
father of most of my high whites.
Okay, I've seen him. I
Yeah,
have
he's a
seen him.
stunner.
He's
He's
a
also
stunner.
the one crested gecko that dropped his tail on me, and I really just think he didn't want a tail anymore. I really just think he just said, you know
He's
what?
not the one that dropped in shipping, was it?
No, that's my wild type male that dropped in shipping.
Okay,
Affogato,
right.
he just, I swear to God, he just woke up one day and said, you know what? Fuck this
Fuck it.
tail.
Fuck the tail.
Like,
So,
I don't know why he dropped it. Like, because usually, like, they'll drop it if they're startled,
right.
whatever
Which
the
was
case
like
may
my
be.
biggest fear, dog. Like, I just knew crypto was going to be tailless living with me. Because
That's crazy. Like,
crazy.
I've like done some shit that like I'm like, all right, he gonna drop his tail. Like, I accidentally shut. So one of my breeders, I accidentally shut their tail in the cage
Oh, shit.
because this motherfucker decided to jump on the ceiling and then wrapped his tail around the door as I'm shutting the door.
Hmm.
Never dropped his tail. He still has it. This motherfucker Affogato, like I turn on the lights and his tail's just at the bottom of his cage wiggling. I'm like, all right, so we
All
tailless
right.
now.
right. I mean, you're not gonna go back, which I
Right.
think is dope. I mean, I think that that is a testament to how you keep your animals. Because I like everybody that I know with a cresty, there or multiple cresties or whatever, they don't have a tail. So I think that's a testament to how you keep your animals. They are super safe with you, like
Yeah.
super.
So the two that so any tailless gecko I have came to me tailless minus two of them. Minus two of them. Like I had my hand up here and you couldn't see it, but yeah, two of them.
I hit them. This is what you get for being tall. I'm gonna need you to shrink a little.
Affogato lost his tail, and I still can't explain why he dropped it. And then my wild type male, Guru, which I'm gonna have a. This is gonna be a big year for Guru.
Oh yeah, I like
Guru,
Guru.
he dropped his tail during shipping.
I
Like
like
I
Guru.
opened the box, tail was inside of the little container.
Now is he? He's not. He's not wild caught. He's just wild colored, right?
So his parents. So I don't even want to say his grandparents were wild caught.
So he's F2.
Yeah,
He's an F2.
yeah.
Got you. Okay.
So I usually will just say wild type because it's easier for like the non-reptile people to understand wild type
Right.
versus
No. Yeah.
F2
No. I'm with you. I was just
because
really curious
if I
about him.
say F2 to any of y'all, like you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. But like
Right.
if I say that to like my mama, she's like, "What does that mean?"
What is an F2? What is that?
Right. So like you'll see me bounce back and forth when I post them. You'll see me say like wild type or F2. You'll see me say one of the two whenever I post them. But yeah, he's F2.
Got you. Okay.
And all
So
my lily white babies. So I did a dumb thing and I put two males in with my lily white female. That's because I'd never seen them link, but I'm confident that all my lily white babies are F2.
oh shit.
I'm confident
Oh shit.
because so Guru came from I believe the original breeders in Belgium. Don't quote me, but she goes by Gold Line Reptiles.
Oh shit.
And I
Okay. Yeah,
if
you
you
you big on them international shipping now. I know that you big on that.
yeah, so like I want to do something that's like not a lot of like breeders outside the big name breeders. So like the big name breeders, all of them have like a good stock of like European or Asian blood in their collection.
Hmm.
So I want to make sure I have diverse blood because that's how you avoid some of these like inbreds and like bad genetics and whatnot.
Hmm.
So like if I see some European and I don't have to pay like a bunch in shipping, if I see some euros on sale, I'm probably gonna lean toward that just because it's different bloods, they're gonna have different
Right.
genetics, and mixing your genetics is a really good thing and it produce stronger babies, really.
Right. Right.
So yeah, I have half my half my collection is probably a mix of geckos I got in the States and then geckos that are from European bloodlines. So I
No, fine. Okay.
maybe not quite half, maybe a little bit more than half now I'm thinking about it.
Really? Okay, so
Yeah.
you didn't. All right, you didn't hit the curve.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
think
see you.
at least I want to say at least half of them are from European blood.
Oh, that's sickness.
Minus the ones I've got from like big like I have geckos from like Tiki Geckos,
Okay, I've heard now
Altitude,
Tiki. I've heard is real cool though. I've heard
AC
Tiki.
Reptiles.
I've
Matter of
heard
fact,
what. I
two
didn't
of
know
my
AC was local though. I
I
didn't know
didn't I
that.
didn't know they were local up until like 2 or 3 months ago because I seen him post an ad in one of the local groups
Mm,
that he was
okay.
looking to hire people to like come run his facility.
Right. Right. Yep.
And
And
I'm thinking
you
like,
said that.
where the fuck are you at? Turns out he's probably closer to you than he is to me. He's in Independence.
I think I just talked about this with Celtic the other day. I'm thinking I'm putting. I think I'm putting things together now. Yeah. Apparently he's like 5 minutes away from me. 10 at the most.
Candy said,
Like
"I
I'm.
love the Bears nerdy excitement." Yeah, only a couple things I nerd out about. Well, a few things: reptiles, sports, and anime.
Okay, now you lost me in sports. Bosa, brother.
What's up, Bosa?
Okay, so the whole reason why I brought you on here is because we've never actually talked about the perspective of how Aaron low-key introduced us, didn't introduce us, right?
Right.
So I want to hear I want to know what he was telling you when he was telling me. Because
What's crazy is like Aaron was like, "Hey, yo, you know this girl named Maki?" I'm like, "Who?" he was like, "Y'all in that same group together?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I don't. You gotta show me a picture. I don't know names like
bro,
that for real.
I don't
I'm
know who
terrible
you
with
are.
names. I'm
Yeah,
awful with names."
so
And he
this
was
is
like, he
what's
showed me a picture. I was
wild.
like, "Oh yeah, I see her some post some stuff. She got all the damn ball pythons." He's like, "Yeah, don't you got some?" I'm like, "No, not a nail one, not
So
a single one."
this is what's nuts. Okay, so from start to finish, okay, from my end of things, right? I've known Aaron,
Yeah,
your
I'm hot.
baby brother, for 10 years. I've known this man for 10 years. And I didn't meet you for the very first time until like, well, I don't know. You can tell me better because you would know. Is when you moved. And we came over there to help you move out of that house in Raytown. Whatever year that was.
Yep.
Now I didn't know nothing else. That was my first time ever meeting you. I think I met the other brother too. I can't remember what y'all big,
It's
so
crazy because
y'all
that's before I grew my hair back.
right. Right. So I wouldn't have recognized you no way. You see what
Nope.
I'm saying? I wouldn't have recognized you no way. So Aaron came over to my house just to hang out and chill, right? And this is like
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks before I did what I did. So he was like, I had just started keeping and all that. I didn't see you in the group, had no idea you were in the group. This is nothing, okay? I was cleaning up the house and I was moving around my hats and shit, right? He was like, "Man, this is so funny. You got reptiles and a collection of hats and shit. I got a brother that it's crazy how y'all followed each other. Like y'all collected hats, now y'all both collect reptiles. It's weird." And I was like, "Okay, well that's dope. I would like to meet him." Not knowing this, I didn't already met you.
Right.
I was
He
like,
kept
I
saying,
would
he's like, "Yeah, y'all got to meet," not knowing that I already knew who the hell you were.
right. And so this is what's crazy.
I just had to
So
put a name with a face at that point.
right. So on my end, I'm like, okay, this guy, I'm gonna meet him one of these days. Aaron's gonna get together. I haven't been around the family, so eventually we're gonna run into each other. This is gonna happen. What happened on my end was I was in the group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you posted something with your face. Now I have been liking your shit because of the Toby man. So when you posted stuff, I was like, this dude is dope. He got the Toby mask and that one picture that I really, really like where I think it's your profile picture where the gecko is sitting
Yep.
on the mask. And I'm like, that shit is fire. Like, that shit is dope. And I like this guy because clearly he's an anime dude. We good. We good here. And then you posted a picture with your face. And I said, I didn't even screenshot the shit. I saved the picture. I went to the picture. I saved the picture. And I sent it to Aaron. And I said, "Hey, yo, this man looks just like you. Is this that your brother that you were talking about that keeps the animals and shit?" He was like, "Yeah, that's Bear." I was like, "Well, be damn. We in the same group." He was like, "Oh, really?" And because Aaron is so super nonchalant,
What's
I
crazy
was
is
like,
everybody done left that group now.
"Oh, everybody gone."
Everybody left.
You know what's crazy? I'm still in there on my business page. So every once in a while, something will come up.
It's
And
crazy. So you say that they let me in with my personal page, but when I tried to add my business page, they rejected it.
oh, that was when all the fuckery was. We'll talk about that one of these days. So that's how me that. So I knew you without knowing that I knew you.
Right.
That's what's so crazy about it. I didn't known you for literally years, and I had no idea. And Aaron's not giving me like I don't know because Aaron he nonchalant. He ain't shit. Aaron ain't shit.
Yeah, he's so
He could have shown a picture of something. I would have been like, "Oh, that's the man in the
he
group."
got
I would
that.
go
So we
ahead.
all got that little. So between me and all my brothers, we got that little chill button. Like his chill button is like turned on always. Like it
Always.
doesn't turn
He
off.
never get. He only gets hype over animes that we were arguing about.
And that's slightly like that's a little bit like he don't really get hype, but like we get hype. He just get like yeah, you know what I'm saying, that was dope. That's his hype.
Man, I done got that man's voice to crack a couple of times off of Ruby. Okay.
Yeah, no, we've been in some roast sessions with like the family, like all the people come by and we get in these roast sessions, and every now and then like we get them to go off, but like it's rare.
Right. It is a rarity. Like he is the truest definition of a Capricorn. Like it is what it is
Yeah,
his
Team
mood
Aquarius over
all
here.
day. Oh, that's right. Your birthday coming up. When is it again?
Yes,
Next week, isn't it?
I don't know. I have to look at a calendar. It's on the 20th. This is Saturday. I think that's next week. Is it next week?
Yeah,
Let me
that's
look.
next
I
week
got a
because next
calendar right
Wednesday
here.
is the 17th and I get paid. That's why I know that.
Oh yeah, it's 20th next week.
It is. It is definitely next week. That is what's going on there. So it just kills me that I knew you for this many years and
I
didn't
think I'm gonna
know.
do that since you brought it up. I think I'm vending. I think I'm vending. I gotta check the list. I'm vending the March Overland Park show. I think I'm gonna wear my mask the entire show.
Do it,
I think
and I'm
I
gonna try
am.
to make it. Oh shit, March winning. I got.
I don't quote me, but I
I'm
want
quote
to
you.
say March 7th.
Oh well, then we're in there. Oh, then I'm in there. Oh well, then that's lovely. Are you vending all 3 days? That's a stupid ass
Okay,
question.
so it's
Of
not
course you're
March
vending
7th
all day.
because that's the Thursday.
8th.
Here, I got my
8th.
PC behind the camera, so I'm about to try to look it up real quick because now I'm curious.
Because if it's March 8th, 9th, and 10th, then I'm in there. Please tell me it's that week because I'm in there.
Give me 2 seconds.
Dang,
More
Candy, how you find
information.
this stuff in KC? Candy's a trip.
Yep, she right. The 9th.
Oh, well, then we in there. I'm in there. I am in there. I'm off that whole week. I'm in there.
And yep, I'm on the list. I can see my name here.
It's been 5 seconds.
Look, I'm getting used to this PC life. All right, I'm getting used to it.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to get used to it. Like I was on laptop and console for the longest, and now I'm on PC. So like I'm trying to get used to it.
So what was okay? So that was my whole perspective of knowing you. So what was your because you and Aaron y'all close. So what was those conversations? Because he doesn't tell me, so I've never
What's
heard.
crazy is like when he brought it up, like my whole thing was like, what I do now. Because like when he brought you up, like I was in a stretch, like there's a lot of people. So like I don't know if you've seen it, but right before like we started talking and like you came through and picked up the geckos, right before that, somebody was using my Lily White Majin Buu. Somebody had stole her pictures and were like marketing them as her own. And I had like 3 people hit me up
Wow.
talking about like, hey, I sent you money for this gecko. And like I'm like, you didn't send me anything. What are you talking about? And so
Right.
like they started sending me screenshots. I'm like, yo, that's not me.
Right.
And so like right as that started to cool down, he hit me up, was like, hey, do you know who Maki is? I was like, what the fuck I do now? He's like,
Fuck.
no, 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 no. She cool. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay.
She good.
Like, cause it hadn't even been 24 hours before everything had died down. And like he was like, hey, you know Maki? I'm like, what the fuck?
What the
What I
fuck?
do,
Who's
bro?
that? Fuck,
Right.
tell
What
me.
the fuck I do now?
What's up?
And then he
That's
showed me a picture and
crazy.
like you was holding, I want to say you was holding Gambit.
The big Mojave?
Yeah, I want to say it was Gambit.
Probably.
And I was like, oh, she be posting all the ball pythons that like make me want to get in the ball python, but I don't have any. So like, I promise you, like, and now Don's a culprit of it. Like every time, so like I always say, I'm never gonna buy a ball python because like they don't really interest me. And then I see
Bro, Father
you,
Don's collection, you need to be sipping fine wine.
I'll see you and Don post a ball python. I'm like, you know what?
I'm telling you, you got to get you one. I mean, look, people say that ball pythons are, derpy. They're not all that interesting. They're pet rocks and blah blah blah. I can't speak to that because all my ball pythons are the shit. They all
See,
have their
they
own
can't be any worse than
totally separate
these crested
personality.
geckos because like like I swear to God, there's nothing behind those eyes on these geckos. Like minus leeches.
Bullshit.
My
I
leeches.
knew, bro. Kai was pissed off in the deli cup. I knew it when I brought him home.
I'm fine if you pissed off in a deli cup. Like
Ugh.
my girl Hurricane, my leechie that I'm growing up. She, if you put your hand in that cage, she's either gonna like roar at you like a lion or she's gonna lunge at you.
Oh wow.
Now she's fine once you pull her out, but like she
Right.
defends her turf
Oh yeah.
and she ain't playing with nobody. But like
So
my crested
are
geckos,
you?
like you can tell there's not a singular brain cell behind those eyes.
So you're more. I mean, this might sound like a silly question, but as a keeper, right? Outside of the breeding perspective, are you a are because I feel like we talked about it and we differ a lot, which I think is fucking dope. Like I like lizards. I have a whole appreciation for the lizards. I think they're fucking wicked. All the personality and all that they got in them, and I think they're fucking dope. But I'm definitely a snake kid. Like it's something about snakes
Yeah,
that I
I'm the
just
opposite.
love.
Like I love snakes and I have a couple snakes. Like I got Dominican red mountain boa and
Right?
like I've been working with
Your
her. Like
IMG baby girl, she is
yep,
getting
I
fit.
think I want to say Candy gave me some advice. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was along the line like just keep working with them because my
Mm-hmm.
Dominican red mountain boa, she won't. She when I got her, she won't let me touch her,
Mm.
and now she won't let me pull her out. But if I go in there, she doesn't bolt.
Right.
Like now when I
Okay.
open her door, she doesn't take off
Big brother
because she
alive.
knows I'm like the keeper of food. So like if I come in there with food, she'll let me touch her, and she still won't let me. She still won't take food off tongs, but she doesn't run away. My
Okay.
AMG
Yep.
girl, she's just a psycho.
She's just food driven.
Yeah, she's super food driven,
She's just food driven, and I
and she
think,
thinks she's gonna eat every other day. She thinks she's gonna get fed every other day.
oh, that's a boa for you because
Yeah, and
Anubis
I
is the
even try
same
upping her
fucking way.
food, like her food size. Or if I'm feeding quail, which I don't know why, my quail been coming in like small. So
Oh
like she'll
wow.
get a two. But like even then, she's still acting like she's hungry. The only time she don't act like she's hungry is when she's in shed, which she's currently in, or I'll pull her out.
Candy's got a question for you there, Bear.
Are you a snake? Yeah, I'm working on it. So my boa, she's calmed down a lot since you gave me. It was you that gave me the tip, like the tap train with the hook. So when I go in there, like I'll tap her on the head, or not on the head, but like in the neck area because she will snap at you if I tap her on the head with the hook. So I kind of like pet like behind her head with the hook,
Mm,
and after I started doing that, she kind of chilled out. Like so now when I do that, she kind of gets the S out of her neck, and then I'll go in pick her up, and she doesn't like she doesn't like strike at me or anything like that. She's
gotcha.
still like a runner, but she's calmed down because usually like when I open her cage before I started doing that, it's an instant strike.
Oh
As soon as I
shit.
open the door, she's striking.
That sounds like Hades.
Yeah, as soon as I
That
opened
sounds
the door,
like
she was
Hades,
striking.
Elias's baby boy that I was supposed to get. And then I came up on the retic, Hey, yo.
But
Uh,
she's calmed down a lot since then, and
but
now
I
she's
think
in
that's
shed.
wicked though.
But like,
That
I don't know if I posted a picture when I first got her. Her tail was red.
you did, because I did. Whoa, snap! We done lost the bear. Well, wait a minute. Hold up, he back. We lost you. Now you're back.
You lost me.
I lost you, but you're back
I don't
now.
know what you did, but like my whole screen
I didn't
moved.
touch yet.
Of course you didn't.
Nah, I didn't. All I did was tap the comment. All
But
I did was tap the comment.
I gotta find like a small hook for my Dominican red girl
I
because
don't
like
understand it.
I got like a little pink hook that's small, but like it's still like way larger than like what I would think somebody would use for a snake that size.
I don't understand. I've never actually hook trained any of my snakes. So and that's something I either people really admire that or they absolutely hate it. The only snake that I feel like I needed to ever have a hook for is the retic. And if nothing
Shit, use
else,
a
that
hanger.
use a hanger. The only one that I feel like I would ever get a hook for was the retic because they have that food drive and all that going for them. That I was like, okay, I'm a hook train
It's
this
crazy.
one.
Is I've
Plus,
never owned a python. Any python, ball
so you've
python,
only had
retic.
boas?
I had one colubrid,
What the fuck
and
colubrid did you have?
I had a yellowtail
Oh,
tribro.
was that situation you told me about? I'm still ready to slide.
No. That was my Amazon tree boa.
Oh, okay, I'm still ready to slide.
So yeah, I'm not gonna mention dude's name because like he's a bitch.
He don't get no fucking screen time over here. He a hoe.
No, but if I see him, it's like that for him. Like I just need him to
Oh,
understand. Like
I'm
if I see him,
telling
it's
you,
like that for him.
please.
So
Get
like
him.
people don't know. Like my kid really wanted a what has he got? Sand boa. He really wanted a sand boa. And like I'm like, all right, I might be able to work something out. So somebody hit me up in regards to my Amazon tree boa. And he was like, hey, I really want it. I got a partner for it because my Amazon tree boa was a female.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm really looking to breed it. I'm like, cool. I was like, I'm not really looking to sell her. He's like, hey, he had a sand boa. I'm like, shit, the kid got straight A's. So like, all right, cool, we can work out a trade. So I worked out the trade, and like 4 months later, I get a message from one of my homies like, hey, bro, you remember your Amazon tree boa? I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm pretty sure I just seen a video where somebody fed her to another snake. I'm like, you bullshitting. And so he sent me the video.
See, and
And
that's
so like
how
I messaged
you
dude.
know your
So I
animal
messaged dude about it, and like he blocked me.
immediately.
Immediately blocked me.
Wow, pussy boy.
So he's local. He stays in Kansas. So if I ever see him at one of the at one of the shows, like it's like that for him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's up. See, you took a big swing. You took a big swing of that.
Because every time I think about it, it gets me. It pisses me off. Like I like
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's
carry
up.
hate for anybody. But if I see him, it's like that for him.
Oh
It
yeah, no, it's up.
ain't gonna be
It's
no
up.
talking. It's just gonna be like, hey, bro, let's go ahead and walk outside real quick.
It's up. Oh no, it's definitely up. Like when you told me that, I'm like, well, give me the information. I found that. What I found him. He's on YouTube, bitch ass.
And what's crazy is like
bitch
everybody
ass.
start like after that little situation, like I just kind of put it behind me. But then I don't remember if it was Nerd or somebody else, but somebody else had said something about him.
Yeah.
And about his husbandry.
It was Nerd.
I'm pretty sure it was Nerd.
Homeboy who he
Donnie,
got.
that's who it was. Donnie posted a video.
Yep, Donnie. He's on him. They own him, and now he didn't. I don't know how to put it, but I don't want to say he stepped away. I know he still has animals. He's like the local.
I haven't seen him post I haven't seen him posting it because I'm blocked, but from what I hear, like nobody said.
He doesn't post.
Yeah,
animals.
I think he's like downsized his collection or something like that.
Downsize his fucking collection, bitch ass. This dude, I promise you, I know his face. I'm slapping him on sight. I don't give a fuck. Oh, he's up. He finna come out that purple hoodie, out that purple and turquoise finna disappear in the last 15 minutes. Yeah.
Purple, and it got that like one of my favorite shades of blue.
I thought you were wearing a tie. I was like, that shit is fire. I was this man got Dapper Don for the
yeah, no. See, like it zips, so like it zips.
That's fire.
I gotta unzip it because as soon as I zip that mug up, like I got hot.
Look, Elias will blast the motherfucker, find the motherfucker, blast the motherfucker, and then slap them on sight. Like Elias is gonna be in KC here when it gets warm outside for the fish brawl, for the crawfish brawl. that Celtic host. So we all need to get together when
Ain't
Elias
Celtic
gets
local?
down.
Ain't Celtic
Local,
local?
yeah, they're 10 minutes from me. That's why. So remember when I said that I couldn't find fuck ass rats nowhere? Nobody had no motherfucking rats. Celtic came through, and it turns out they 10 minutes from me.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Celtic is
I'm
the
gonna have to pull up
family.
for that.
I'm telling you. Yep, I'm gonna get with them. I think they
Because
was they were
we
supposed to come
usually do
through.
a couple boils a year.
So everybody just got crawfish and didn't let Amaki know. So now
So
I
I
need
didn't
to
get
slap
crawfish last
everybody.
year, so my connect didn't come through. But like I did a boil last
Okay.
year. It just didn't have crawfish. Like I had everything else.
That's all right. I'll still come through for the crab legs and the shrimp and the potatoes and the sausage and the egg and all that good stuff. I'm in there. I'm in there. Give me the lemon pepper with no spice.
Look, Candy, I struggle with a lot of words because sometimes that southern hit me because I'm not originally from Kansas City.
Where are you
So
from?
I'm from Louisiana.
What part?
Shreveport.
Oh shit! My people from Appalachia.
Hell yeah.
My
Like so there's
granddaddy.
certain words that catch me. Like if you ever like listen to like people make fun of me at work
Oh,
because
that's
like
gotta
I
be the
can't
wife
say
right there. That gotta be your wife right there.
nah. She
No.
upstairs. Nah.
Okay. Well, hello, Flow Warrior
But the
Fitness.
light just
I'm your
kicked on
friend.
behind me. So the light, there's a light right there. And I need to change the
I don't.
bulb. Where the hell Maki go? Maki got that Elias internet. She on that dial up. She's still on.
It ain't no dial up. Phone call. My brother tried to call me.
So like I get made fun of because when I say iron,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, they always get me with that shit. They always get me with that shit. Maki
Oh
got that
yeah. You
dial up
say
internet.
I don't. Am I back?
You sharing
I should
connection
be
with
back.
Elias? That's what it is. I ain't
No,
gonna
fuck
tell nobody.
y'all go see y'all go leave me alone. Get- it's me been drinking. It is the wife. It is the wife. She said it's me been drinking. It's me. He's been drinking. He's been drinking.
Yeah,
She
I've been drinking.
calling
Oh,
you out.
she's in chat. I didn't see her in chat.
I said Flow Warrior Fitness. I said it couldn't be
Look,
nobody else.
look, I've been seeing like the only names I've been seeing is Deja, Candy, and Creative Reptiles. I just now seen Flow Warrior Fitness for like just now. Like I just
Tragic.
seen that
Look,
pop up.
tragic.
I thought you said she was behind me. I'm like, no.
No, you've been drinking. See, you took that damn shot of that peach moonshine that lost your
Yo,
mind.
and it's gone
Goddamn
too. Like it's gone too. So this shirt about to come off. I'm hot. And I told the dudes I play Destiny with I was gonna raid with them tonight. It's gonna be a fun time.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you out of here. I promise.
No. I ain't in no
But
hurry to do that because I'm gonna fuck up.
it was just wild that it was, and for you to actually be in Kansas City, like I kid you not, everybody for the most part knows that I want to open a store. You know what I'm saying? Like a storefront type of situation. And goddamn, the chat going crazy when I left the goddamn. Ah,
What did Elias say?
Elias said he keep turning around like it's a ghost.
Yeah, because like when you said she behind me, like now I keep looking behind me.
I
Ain't
didn't
nobody
say she
behind
was
me.
behind me. I said, look at the chat.
No, but when you said that, I'm like, she ain't nobody behind me. Now I just keep looking behind me now.
He gonna shoot the wall. And nothing.
So funny
Oh,
story.
okay.
So
Oh, so y'all
last time
like
I
that?
got
Oh,
so
y'all keep Yosemite Sam's too?
yeah, we do, but like that's not what she's talking about. She's making fun of me because last time I was playing Destiny and I got raid and I was like I was high as hell. Not even gonna lie, I was high as hell. I forgot how to shoot for like 5 minutes.
Boy, I'm gonna need you to chill.
So like I was running around the map on the game, not doing. I'm trying to melee everybody because I couldn't remember how to shoot. So my homie in the headset, he's like, "Hey, Bear, you all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, bro." He's like, "How high are you?" I was like, "Bro,
I'm
like
up
I could
there.
touch the fucking sun right now, bro." He's like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's how
haven't
you know
shot
you
in like
high.
5 rounds."
That's how you
I was
know
like, "I
you high
haven't."
when
He's
you're
like,
thinking
"You
about
haven't fired
touching the
not
sun.
one bullet."
Not
I was like,
one
"Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. How do you shoot again?"
Not the damn sun, god damn it. Go get you some water. The damn
I got some
sun.
water.
Yes,
I just haven't drank any.
you know the motherfucker high as hell when he had a body, yo. What the
Bro, I
wife
wasn't
say?
fun. You should have.
It's always
You should
obvious.
have. You should have stayed a little bit longer. So like right after you left on New Year's, we all went out and smoked, and then we played
No,
another round of
absolutely
Mario Kart.
not. Oh no, sir.
Yeah.
I will not be. I will not be partaking in the devil's gone.
Oh yeah, you should have. The lettuce is good on that
No,
side.
I see. Me and liquor don't get along with the ganja. We don't do that. We do not crossfade around here. Getting crossfaded for me is not a good time. I'm gonna pass out on somebody's couch, and I'm one of those motherfuckers that likes to go home. Like I don't like to pass out on somebody's couch and then not go home. Like I hate that. It drives me insane. I absolutely hate it. I hate it with a passion. What happened to my damn music?
I
My
will say,
music
ever since I
stopped.
started drinking, like my tooth stopped hurting.
Your tooth.
Yeah, my tooth, like I think like my wisdom teeth is coming in or some shit. But like
See,
they just
man.
started. Like no,
Mm-mm.
I kid you not. Like they just started hurting out of nowhere. And
Yeah,
like
so I've been dealing with that off and on since I was like 17, and they told me that they could go ahead and pull them, but that involves somebody got to drive me. Me and medication don't get along. Like I get loopy as hell and start telling backstories and shit. I don't need to tell my whole villain origin story. Like I don't want to express
not that you said
myself.
your whole villain origin story.
Yeah, I'm a
Hell
villain in
no.
these streets. You didn't know I'm a villain in these streets. Ask your brother. Ask your brother. I'm a old villain in these streets.
I've
But
been a
I
villain my whole life.
okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to chill.
Like he'll tell you like my favorite. I don't like any of the heroes in DC and whatnot. Like I'm a more of a Joker kind of guy.
You're
I relate
crazy.
to the Joker. Some of the things he's preaching kind of make sense.
You're crazy.
Like I mean, think about it. Some of the stuff he was saying like
Some
makes
of the
sense
stuff makes sense, but I mean, you got to be you're a conspiracy theorist, aren't you?
a little bit.
See, there you go. Called it. So,
A little
what's your
bit.
most exotic? Like, what's your okay? What's your most okay? I want to say your what's your proudest reptile in your collection? No, wait
Oh,
a minute.
that's
Hold on.
easy.
Wait, before I ask that, what the fuck? Where's the tegu? Because your fucking picture you sent me is with a tegu, and I've been to your house now three
I don't have
times
a
and I ain't seen
Tegu.
no damn
So
tegu.
one of the dudes at the expo, he had just got this Tegu. He was like, "Hey, this is what you need to get," and he handed it to me. And like, I was like, "You got to get a picture." And like, as I was holding, I was like, "I need one of these things."
Right. So get the
I don't
tegu
have a
and
Tegu.
get the tegu and the damn retic, and then I
So
can live
there's like two
vicariously through
things
you
I
for three
want,
months.
but like I got to figure out the space for it.
What the
Tegu's
fuck
one
you
of them.
mean? Figure out the
So three,
space.
three things I want, and I gotta figure out space for it. Tegu, Selfin Dragon, and a Retic.
What do
They
you mean? Figure
require
out the
space
space.
that I don't currently have.
You got 8 foot worth of space. You know, here's what you do. You do 8 foot, you give them a girl, you know, that I'm getting my enclosure built for Liu Kang, and then you stack them motherfuckers.
That's not a bad plan. But then like for like
Cause you got 8 foot worth of wall. Your house is huge. I've been in that bitch.
see, so you'll see what I'm doing. Like next time you come over, like I'm working on like confining my space in a better order. Like, cause like I
Okay.
would like to have a space where I can quarantine a little bit better.
Got you.
And right now I don't have that because I promised my life, not my life, my wife, the next geckos I bring in were going to be her leaf tails.
Right. Yep.
And
We talked about that.
it's hard as fuck to get leaf tails that aren't wild caught. And if I
I've
bring
heard
in
that.
some wild caught leaf tails, I gotta have a place to quarantine them. And right now I don't.
Right.
But like I could have the space if I just
Unless
move
you
some things
quarantine in
around.
your
So like,
bedroom.
but the birds are in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
So like
motherfucker chopped
my
my fucking cheek. Was that on my birthday? Because I was drunk.
yes, it was on your birthday.
I was
So like my
drunk.
basement, I call it my office because it's typically where I work at. But I'm not working in my basement right now because it's cold. But
Yeah.
it's big enough that I could quarantine here and keep my collection separate. Separate. I would have to move my lychee and my saras to the other side, and the two boas to the other side, which I have the space to do that. I just haven't done it. And
Why
then
do
I could
you
use
just
this
get
other
this
side
shit?
to quarantine, which would make sense for leaf tails.
Right.
Because the leaf tails she specifically want, like you can't get them not wild caught. Because nobody in the United, unless I go to Europe,
And pay
which
out the
I could
extra
bring some
shipping.
in, but like the shipping would like eat me alive on
Right.
Europe on the leaf tails because they're so finicky.
Right.
So like there's a lot of geckos like I would say like the beginner or like the average hobbyist could keep. Leaf tails I would say are expert only. Like if
Right.
you haven't been in the game for a minute and like you don't have a general understanding of husbandry and like how to take care of something that requires a lot, I would not recommend leaf tails for you.
Right. Because you compared them to the
To rainbow boas,
rainbow boas. Like they're not, the care requirements aren't hard. It's just the
it's
parameters are
very
very
specific.
specific. Right.
Very specific. It's
Right.
not difficult, but what they need is very specific. And if you
Right.
deviate from that, you're gonna lose your animal.
Right. Right.
And there's
Right.
no just
That's
like if
exactly
you
what.
with rainbow boas, if you ever leave it without a water in this water dish, you're gonna wind up with a dead rainbow boa.
Right. They
Like if you don't
constantly
keep that
need
humidity
fresh
right,
water.
you're
Just
gonna
like,
wind up with a dead snake. And it's the
oh
same for
Jesus.
leaf
Yeah.
tails. If
Yeah.
you don't keep their humidity right, you're gonna have some dead geckos.
Right. See, and you know what? Actually, keeping the goddamn crusties room temperature my ass. Look, I was in there checking every day. I think I don't know.
No, so like I bump my heat up. So like I cool my geckos, and like I know a lot of people will say you don't need to do that. I cool mine. It helps
But
with breeding.
I was about to say they technically, I mean, they kind of do that, don't they? They do a certain kind of brumation?
Not they don't brumate, but like in the wild they go through like a cooling process. So like there's a brief moment in New Caledonia where like it's really cool.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And like the temperatures drop, but like it doesn't last long because like New Caledonia is kind of like a tropical. I don't know
Yeah.
much
They're
facts about, it, but it's kind of like a tropical habitat, very foresty and
right.
whatnot.
Right.
So like I would say probably like end of October through November. I like when the Kansas City temperatures kind of cool off. I
Right.
will not turn on heat in my basement. Won't turn on any sort of heat.
Right.
And like my basement will get as cool as like 60, 65, somewhere around there.
Mm.
And I'll leave it. Won't turn on any heat. I even have my vents blocked off. And
Got
then no
yeah.
then December will hit like probably like the first end of the first week, second week of December. I'll turn on my space heater and I'll bump it up to like 75. And then by the end of December I'll bump it up to like 78, 80.
Right.
And that like kind of triggers that breeding action. That's when I get the most locks is like toward the end of December, beginning of January.
So do they have a season like ball pythons have a season, or can you just kind of breed crusties and they just
Yeah,
kind of
so
breed?
when the temperature gets warmer and it's basically the rain season. So like I kind of like
Oh,
spray
okay.
them a little bit harder, bump the temperatures up a little bit more, and it kind of triggers them to go ahead like, hey, I need to mate.
Right. Okay. See, that's funny. I feel like because Elias Elias had his first uh, clutch, um, but his mentor said to do it to throw the male in with the female when it was raining outside to trigger that response. So I guess that's just like a tropical. reptile thing in general.
Just like with ball pythons, for crested gecko, it's not as important because like with with ball pythons, from what I heard and with my experience with crested geckos, you throw a male in with the female, you're probably going to get a lock at some point.
Mm.
It's more important for those other, like my gargoyles. Like I threw a male in with my female, and I did not get a lock until like I started this method with my
Gotcha.
gargoyles. And I I don't know. Did I tell you that my Sarah, my female, dropped eggs? They were infertile, but she just dropped her first set of eggs.
When, how long was that? A week ago?
Probably like a week or so ago.
Yeah, yeah, I
Maybe
think
two
you did
weeks.
tell.
Probably about, no, I think it's about 2 weeks ago.
We talk like every day. We have a lot of messages. We talk
Yeah,
like
so
every day.
I want to say it was 2 weeks ago. And I expected that because like she's a first time breeder. I expected her first set of eggs to be bad. But it's a good thing
Okay,
because like I haven't produced SARS norms yet.
right.
And I
Which I
want to
know
say I'm the
aren't
only
here.
one in the
They're not
state,
here.
maybe. I know I'm the
They're
only one
not
in
here.
Kansas City that has a pair. I know I'm the only one in Kansas City that has a breeding pair of SARS norms.
I was about to say I haven't heard anything as
I
far
don't think anybody else in the state has a pair of SARS norms, let alone
as
Kansas
far
City.
as locally. I don't know anybody who is coming out the game as, I mean, just as far as breeding in general, right? Like I don't care what you're breeding. I haven't seen anybody produce the quality and come out as hard in the game as you have with the diversity.
There's only two. There's only two people locally, and one of them is Julio. I forget his business name, but
I
his
know
name
Julio.
Julio has some fire.
Yeah.
But he's mainly crested geckos. He don't really have, at least I haven't seen. He has chihuahuas too,
Yeah, he has
but
chihuahuas. He has some true chihuahuas.
he's mainly crested geckos. And then
Yep.
there's Epic Style. His name is Chris. He's also Kansas City.
Oh, good God! Can we get in touch with some people? Cause I don't know
Oh,
none of these people.
I don't talk to Chris on the regular, but like if I hit Chris up, he usually hits me up within a couple days.
That's what's up.
Like
That's what's up.
Chris is dope. He's working on his own line of lychee. I don't know if he's named it anything yet, but his lychees are producing like these orange bars. And it's unlike any,
That's a locality. There's a specific
no,
locality
it's a
that
mix.
does it.
He has some pure localities, but his is a mix. But like he's the
Oh,
only one I've seen in the state producing these oranges. Like
okay.
everybody else in the states are like producing like these reds
What
and
about
like
pink?
these purples, pinks too. Like if you know who
Okay,
Carl Vargas is in Texas, like he has
I
that
heard.
Sakura line, and like his is producing like high volumes of pink
Yeah,
with this high pattern.
that's
But like
crazy.
Chris, he's producing these oranges that I haven't seen anywhere else.
That's crazy. Okay, see,
Yeah, Chris is
Elijah
real
knows Chris.
dope. I've met him a few times, and like he's not only is he dope, but he's like a real kind person. Like if I were to push anybody locally to not myself, it would either be Chris first and then Julio.
Yeah,
Chris and Julio. Like Julio produces some crazy good stuff. Like
I
he
be
has,
pushing your shit. I'm telling you. If anybody ever, I mean, I got, and that's why I asked you because I was like, you ship right? Like you shipping because
yeah, I'm a so no, I don't ship, but I'm gonna start shipping because I held my whole first season. I didn't
right.
release any of those. And like depending on how this March show go, like if it like so like how my first two shows are going, like they've increasingly gotten better each show.
Mm,
So if the same thing follows suit, I might not have anything to ship come shipping season.
right.
But in the event that it doesn't, like I'll be shipping come I want to say March. March
Because
seems like a good.
I got a lot of people outside of Kansas City. If they, a few of them are willing to travel, you know what I'm saying. But the
Mhm.
distance and then the weather and stuff hasn't worked out. But like people I be pushing your shit. I mean, I'm dead ass. Like I don't I have never I push your shit because you just cold blooded in the game. You
I
just cold
appreciate you.
blooded in the game, man. I really mean that.
I
I've
appreciate
never
everybody. So like everybody who's like shared my profile or shared like a reel or share like some pictures. Like I know Elias has shared some things, Bose has shared some things, Candy has shared some things, Rock has shared some things. Like I appreciate
Yep.
everybody who, out of all the people they see posting like not just reptile content, but like gecko content in general. Like everybody who's like shared my stuff, I like from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it because like you don't know, like one share means a lot.
A lot.
And
It
like
means a
honestly,
lot.
like since I want to say like that post we all did, like everybody took turns doing that post where it says,
Oh,
"Hey,
dude,
like
people, I've been for the last
I've
2 days.
gotten crazy traction off of that."
Last 2 days, I was like, I'm getting everybody, boy. That I've been
Got
the
like
last 2 days.
insane traction
All
off
my
of it.
notifications have been this person follows in the
On my
group, this
business
person,
page,
this
I
person,
went
this
from
person. I
like
was like,
less than
wow,
100 followers on my business page to I checked this morning, I had 208.
that's what's up.
And I'm like, hey, so like I'm gonna do this every so often. Like I'm just gonna post it. I'm gonna repost it. Like it's pinned to my Facebook page right now, but I think I'm just gonna unpin it and just like every so often post it again and like just like we did
And,
the last time. I'm just gonna rotate. Like I'm just gonna
and it's
do it for
dope too
everybody. I did it
because
for you,
that'll
Candy,
go.
Elias. I
What's
think
dope
I did
about
it
it
for
is it's gonna come up in your Facebook memories too. So every year it's gonna come up now for
hell
every
yeah.
year. So that it was dope as fuck. I saw that and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it, and it's so cool that I mean I had a friend come back and like 50. There was that one screenshot I sent you, and it was only like 3 or 4. But then since then, it was like 50 more people from her came back and followed your shit.
It was
I was
crazy.
like, yo, that's nuts.
Even from that post, like not just my business page, but I got 10 new followers on Instagram.
Because aren't they're linked? Yours are linked, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
So like it that post, I don't know who started that or created it. I don't know if you did. Kudos to you, but that shit is fire.
I seen, who was it? This dude named Ivan, which I want to say he's not local, but he's close. I think he's in Iowa or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, not too far.
I He posted it first, and I did it for him, and then
Hmm.
I shared it for myself, and then I seen you do it, and so then I went and like added all my like I went and invited all my friends to your page, and then Elias and Candy did it. I make sure I did it for both of y'all, both of them too,
Yeah, I
and I
did it
want
for
to say Don did it
every
too.
time I saw it, I did it for
Yeah,
everybody.
every time
And
I see anybody do it, like I'll go
I
and like,
saw it from yours. Like I saw it from yours, and I did it for you, and then I shared it for me, and then now everybody we going back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And I like kid you not, every time that I see it, it's just coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. I'm like, that shit is sick. I've at least seen like 40 or 50 of mine do it. That's all my notifications have been
yeah.
for the past 2 days. Like,
I was shocked with how many people actually did it. Like I
that
appreciate it,
was
but it
what
shocked
shocked the
me.
fuck out of me. And I knew you were gonna gain traction because you got four-legged animals. People don't fuck with snakes, so I knew it wasn't gonna hit as hard over here. But I knew for you it was because people think Cresties are adorable, which they are. They're adorable. They're
You know what I
cute.
found out? I found out that people think gargoyles are weird.
Gargoyles are scarier.
I
They're
love gargoyles.
the
I
only
think out of
reason
all
why
the
they're
geckos I work with, I
scarier
think
is because they're
gargoyles might be
aggressive.
my favorite.
Their coloration is their face and their coloration is more aggressive. Like I showed a picture of, well, like Deja wants a leopard gecko, right? She loves
Hmm.
leopard geckos, thinks they're absolutely adorable. She
They
likes
are.
the cresties. She thinks they're cute, but the lychee she's not fucking with. I think it's the You know what? I think it's the same idea as clowns because, like, okay, think about a regular clown, right? Their eyes are painted with a circle. And there's a whole scientific. Don't ask me how I got into this, but I did. Sorry to anybody who's scared of clowns. But they say that like people who are clowns or in the clown industry, they said the whole thing is there's a scientific thing in the brain that things that are angular are more aggressive, and then like if you think about a viper, they're typically more angular. They got a
That might
triangle head,
that
right?
might be it. That might be
So
it.
it's like rounder things are cute, and and angular things are scary. So, which kind of makes sense if you think about reptiles, because if you think about venomous snakes, they kind of had that more triangular head versus like a ball python got that round face. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy? I love venomous snakes.
Me too. If I can have a gaboon viper and not die, if I can have a gaboon viper and not die, I promise you, I'm getting a blood python because they're the diet gaboon viper.
So
Diet
my wife is
gaboon.
going to Thailand. She's going to Thailand next week, actually.
Oh
And I keep
wow,
telling her like I want to
cheese.
go back to. I want to go with her next time she goes because I want to go cobra hunting.
Bear, I'm gonna
Like,
kick your ass. I know where you live.
look,
I'm gonna kick
say
your
what you
ass.
want.
Don't
Like,
make me go get in the car.
I really want to catch a cobra. I want to catch a cobra. I know you can't do it in Thailand. Well, can you do it in Thailand? Regardless, I want to catch a cobra. Like,
Regardless, I want to
like
catch a cobra.
I want to catch a cobra. I just want to catch a cobra.
That's a different set of cojones that I do not own.
I will say, like, so when I went to Nerd, it made me fall in love with rattlesnakes. So, like, if I
They're
can
dope.
own, if I can own any venomous snake, it would be a rattlesnake.
Nah, gaboon. I need the gaboon, and the reason why I need the gaboon is because of the pattern. They're
If you would
just
have asked me this
gorgeous.
like before 2022, I would have said the same thing.
I want a gaboon. You know why? Because they're short and they chunky like me, and they spicy like me. A gaboon. If I was
It's
going
crazy.
to
I
be a
haven't seen
snake,
any
I'd be a
spicy
gaboon.
gaboons. Like they look chill. And
No,
like
no.
when I
I
see
mean,
people
that's the
on the Venom tube,
falsification.
do you call that Venom tube? YouTube venomous people?
I don't.
Venom tube?
I don't know,
I
but
don't know
we're
if you
we're
don't
gonna
call it that. I think that's the perfect name for them, Venom
we're
tube.
we're, we're gonna call it Venom Tube. It has now
I
been
think that's
coined
dope as fuck. Venom tube.
Bear circa 2024.
Venom
Venom
tube.
Tube.
Like we're gonna dub it now. Venom tube.
It's dubbed. It's
But like you don't see
accurate.
anybody. I haven't seen anybody with no spicy gaboons. Like gaboons are pretty chill. I think venomous snakes or venomous reptiles in general, I think they're so smart that most of them aren't spicy because they know like if they really wanted to, they would kill you.
Yeah, and I like that about them. It's just, but gaboons, they have that false sense of security because
Elias, you're
they
gonna have to
don't.
go with me. Like whenever I like find some people who's gonna like take us on a tour, you're gonna have to go with me. We're gonna have to go cobra hunting. We're gonna have to do it.
You
We're
crazy
gonna
as
have to go
hell.
cobra hunting.
You crazy
Like,
as
but no, I
hell.
really want a rattlesnake. I really want I think he had Kevin and the one I really fell in love with was a timber rattlesnake.
Oh,
Like
timbers are pretty.
it was like jet black from like its head all the way down to
Yeah,
the rattle.
timbers are gorgeous. I
And it
love
had like
timbers.
these nice cream stripes going down like its torso.
Yeah,
It was like by far the most beautiful venomous snake I've ever seen, minus like a king cobra.
I think the venomous snakes I think are pretty. But oh, what's that one? There's that
Eyelash
one that
vipers or the blue
the
ensilars.
blue. Yeah, maybe yeah,
Yeah.
but they blue and they come in red. They look like little dragons. They got
I
them
seen
frilled
blue,
scales.
yellow, green, and I think I seen orange.
Yeah, it's
But
like an
those
orangish, reddish, like kind of color. They're gorgeous. I think most venomous snakes are pretty. I'm not willing to die. The day
like
I'll probably own a
the
venomous
only
snake when I'm
venomous
75.
creature like that I really want to own in my collection, like outside of like having my own personal like
Where'd the light
zoo.
go?
My screen shut off, so my light went away.
Ah,
The only like I want a Gila monster, and that's partly the kid's
you
fault.
know who has a Gila monster, Dre? The snake
Julio,
guy.
who? Oh yeah,
Snake guy,
he has a
Dre.
bearded lizard too.
He got both.
Yeah, he has both. He has a bearded lizard
Apparently, I'll
too.
be getting them mixed up then. But I know he got
He's
that
the
damn
reason
Gila
why, like now,
monster.
when people like bring up the argument, bearded lizards are fucking crazy. Like I'm like, have you seen his? Like, have you seen his? His are chill.
Super chill.
Like,
You know what? But on the real, on the up and up, the next time I get an animal from you, and that you say they're chill, I'm not believing you. Because Kai
yeah,
was
no, you
crazy as
shouldn't.
fuck. Mochaccino was nutty as a fruitcake, and Crypto pisses on me every time he gets a check. I don't even. Me and Crypto, we like this. I promise to God, I come back to your house and be like, "What's up, Crypto?" Mm-hmm.
You like next time I tell you it's
Good.
chill, your question should be who's the parents? Because depending on who the parents is, that's a lie.
That's fair. That's fair. But I know for a fact if you tell me they chill, I'm never believing you again. I
Like
promise.
if I give you a gecko from like my girl Majin Buu and tell you it's chill. If I give you a gecko and say it's from Phoenix Flower, it's batshit crazy.
It's bad shit. Well, Bear, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you. I got your links to your TikTok and your IG in the description, so make sure you follow him. But he might have some more
I'm
media I'm
glad you
aware of.
said you have the links for our TikTok. Or what'd you
I
say?
do. TikTok and IG.
Yeah, I'm glad you said TikTok and IG because I always mix up my usernames on both of them. But on Facebook, I'm Bear Grove. My business page is Exotics ITG. Me and Maki just had this conversation earlier. If you see a page on Facebook called ITG Dre or Exotics Dre, that is a fake page. That's not me. Report it. But my business page on Facebook is Exotics. I is in Indigo, T is in Tom, G is in Girl. And yeah, I think you have my link on Instagram. I also have my link tree on Facebook, which leads to all my pages.
There you go.
I will be shipping if I have anything left after the March show. I'll be shipping as of March. I will have gargoyles available later in the year, possibly leeches if I find another female. I might have leeches, but I'll have for sure gargoyles and saras and of course crested geckos available later in the year 2024. So yeah, hit me up. Best place to
Make
get a
sure
hold of
you
me is
get one.
Instagram.
That is true. The only reason why I get them through Facebook is because it's me. I promise you. Make
Yeah,
sure that you follow my boy because he got that fire. When I tell y'all he really do have that fire, I adore this dude. He is cold blooded. I mean, for real, he's cold blooded, and he got what you want. That's the
I do.
thing. Like you as a breeder, you got everything. You like the darks, you got the lights, you got this budget, that budget. Like you got it all. Because I was like, just give me a normal. You were like, okay, the normal would be way more expensive than what you thinking you want. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, well shit. Let me just, I, I
please
don't
don't hit me
know.
up asking me for a normal because my normals, because nobody else, I'm the only person minus Robbie's reptile. I think he's the, I think we're the only two. We're the only two in the states that are working with the
Really?
normal, which is the F2 or F1. If I think he has F1, which is the wild type crested geckos. We're the only ones. Nobody else is.
Do you have a
So if you hit me
YouTube?
up asking for normal crested geckos, like my normals are going to be more expensive.
Do you have a YouTube, Dre, or do you stream or go live anywhere, or are you only on the IG?
I've only been posting shorts on YouTube.
Okay, well, what's the YouTube?
It's in the Grove Exotics. Actually, no, I
Okay.
changed it because of Candy. I changed it. It is the Bear on YouTube.
Oh, okay, the bear. Right, the
The
bear.
Bear
All right,
Exotics.
the
That's
bear
what it is on
exotics
YouTube.
on
I forgot
YouTube.
I changed it because Candy and Elias was like, you change the name to the Bear, so I changed it like that day.
All right, the bear exotics in the Grove on IG and TikTok. Exotics ITG on the Facebook.
Hmm.
Make sure you go and support my boy. And do you have any last shout outs you like to give to anybody? We're all about love here. So you want
Uh,
to shout out anybody?
if you're local, hit up Julio, hit up Chris at Epic Styles LLC. But like, if you haven't followed anybody else, especially everybody in the chat, Bosa, Don, Rock, Maki, Candy, Elias, if you're not following any of them, they post some dope content. Candy has a bunch of different businesses going on. Everything
Bro,
from like
Candy, hit her up for this merch.
I don't know
Hit
how she
her up for
has
this
all the shit
merch.
going on, but she has all the shit going on.
I mean, she's like a jack. She's the definition of a jack of all trades. Like,
But
ah,
Don got that lace going on with them ball
Don
projects.
got
Let me
that
tell you,
lace. Uptown
there's not
Exotics.
there's not too many morphs that like pique my interest. I like enhancer morphs. Like if like one of the biggest things I work with in Crested Geckos are pastel and soft scale, which are enhancers.
Mm,
I
mm.
love enhancers. And that lace, I
That
love
lace,
lace. Like
that lace.
that lace is sick. Like whether it's white lace, black lace, or just the regular lace. Like I love lace. Like lace is dope as fuck. So like I will be definitely watching for when he starts producing some laces. I will definitely be watching.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much, Bear, for coming on with me today, and I just kicking it with me, having a drink with me. You not allowed to drink no more moonshine or liqueur, as you like
Now,
to
if we
say.
ever do this again, I'm gonna stick with my bourbon. Like I had a bottle of bourbon sitting on my pass through, and I
You
should have
should have
drank
grabbed
that.
the bourbon on ice.
But this was cold. Like my bourbon was sitting on the counter. This was cold.
Okay, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at you.
Like,
I have dubbed the Bear the KC Gecko Man. So if you
hell
if
yeah.
you really want to support my boy, you throw up the hashtag KC Gecko
Please.
Man in all caps. That is my brother from another mother from another mother from another brother. I absolutely adore this dude. And I appreciate everybody in the chat coming through and kicking it with me for yet another story time. Stay tuned for next week, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have story times with Maki and possibly another interview because I have a lot of people that I've met, and it's always a funny story. This one was just the most unique because I didn't know how I didn't know I didn't know. That was that was the thing. It was just the unknown with this situation. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you follow the whole BTS crew. Make sure you follow The Bear on all of his social medias. And if you would like to, please smash the like button and hit the subscribe for me. I would like to hit 100 subscribers by the end of 2024. That is the goal. I want 50 in the first 6 months. If you feel me, I appreciate everybody coming through, and I will catch y'all next week on another live acting a fool.
Hell yeah. Y'all take it. Y'all be easy.